Okay, this
train day and night.
Okay, this.
Me and Louis would be like this, just eating chips.
Yeah, this. Okay, so what we're doing, this is an impromptu podcast.
We're recording?
Yeah, I'm recording. I'm starting this. This is happening.
This is Bogscast.
This is a Bogscast special episode because we have special guests.
Special guest in this one.
Special guest.
First special guest.
We got chips too.
Chips. Delicious chips.
Chips and dip. Okay.
Lays, if you want to send us anything.
So, David and I are drift compatible. If you don't know what drift compatible is, then you're an idiot.
That's not nice.
That's true. That means they haven't seen the movie.
They're recording.
We're recording.
So drift.
You want one too?
No, I'm fine. Okay. So Jacqueline. Okay.
Well, explain what drift compatible is.
Drift compatible means that we can.
It's from a movie.
Brothers from another mother.
Well, we are brothers from another
Whoa.
mother. But it means that we can control giant robots.
Yes, from the movie Pacific Rim.
Yeah, it's from the
Well,
movie.
let's introduce.
Okay, we have the voice in the mist.
We have four.
We have four.
But two are here right now.
Two are currently. Present.
What's your name, voice?
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. What's the other voice?
Amber.
This is Jacqueline and Amber.
Two very good people.
Oh no, I should be Treebeard, huh?
Treebeard, Amber.
Treebeard, Amber. Okay,
It's
she can
Amber,
be
it's
Amber
Amber.
We'll
Treebeard.
switch off.
Amber suffices.
Amber Treebeard and Jacqueline.
Shadow Strike.
I was gonna say like cat or something. Black cat.
Nah, that's lame.
Slang.
That's a firework company.
What's the cat in
Jacqueline Shadowfell or
Hocus
something like
Pocus?
Oh.
What's his name?
I forget his
Lucifer?
I don't know.
Binks.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought it was
Jinx,
Calcifer.
isn't it Jinx?
It's Jinx.
Binks.
It's Jinx.
With a B.
It's Jinx.
This is Jacqueline Binks
Jacqueline Binks, I like that.
and Amber
Sounds
Treebeard.
like a porno.
And then
Jeez.
It does sound like
and then we have two other guests. They're not currently with us.
Hey, guests, come over here.
They're making lemonade.
They're making lemonade
for later.
right now.
Okay,
It's
so
gonna be spiked.
going back to the robots.
Okay, so what were you saying?
That on some level we are drift
Okay,
compatible,
so
you and I.
so David and I are currently drift compatible.
We're 100%.
We're 100% drift compatible.
We don't have to train.
We don't have to train. And Jacqueline says that we're both drift compatible to an
To an
extent.
extent.
You guys be dead in the first fight.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I agree with that.
I don't agree.
So
I'm with David on this one.
no. I think I can agree with Jacqueline because this is basically the story of Pacific Rim. So basically, David and I are already fighting.
We have so many medals.
We have so many medals.
Our chest hurt because we have so much weight on it.
We got all the action figures. We got
have
all
toys.
the
We have Happy
posters.
Meals.
We get free Happy Meals. And so basically, this is the plot of Pacific Rim where you die.
I'm not dying.
You're gonna die.
Yeah.
Because we're in gypsy danger.
Oh.
We would die.
We're gonna be all
Dead.
penisy going up
Dead.
against what was the?
Knife Head. That was the best
Was it
one.
Knife Head?
It was Knife Head.
Did we go against?
I
Knife
love
Head?
that one.
No, is that the one that you died to?
Knife Head.
Okay, so you died at Knife Head.
Can I come back as a ghost and be like,
No.
Louise?
I'm gonna go work on some wall for like 7
Like a
years.
Mexican.
Like a fat, dirty Mexican on a wall. Please, sir.
See,
I
it's
work-
strong.
I go. Ding,
Es muy strong.
it's muy strong.
Okay. So
Working on a
Jacqueline.
wall. That's kind of
You're the Asian
counterintuitive.
chick.
I'm working on a wall.
She's the Asian chick.
So Jacqueline is the Asian chick, and then we have to work, and then
We work at it.
we work at it, and then she's like, "Oh, my family."
I have to admit, she was
And
the
I
worst.
have red shoes on.
She was the worst part of that movie, I think.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I didn't like her at all. I didn't like the fact that she was so willing to like love him and like
Yeah.
like
There was
she
no
there was no
development.
development and she should have been like angry like who's this white asshole?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
True, there was no character development.
She was
Everything-
instantly in love.
Yeah.
She was
And I didn't like
Asian
that.
girl,
Yeah.
That's why.
Like when he got off the like
Yeah,
when
she
he
had
first
love
saw
struck.
her and there was like she picked up her umbrella and it
Yeah.
was like what's going on here? I don't get this. I don't see any electricity between these two.
No,
yeah.
it was so forced.
No,
It was so forced.
Totally.
No, it's alright.
Totally.
It's okay. But yeah, that's.
You guys would be dead.
No, we wouldn't.
No.
We saved the world.
No, it'd be after everything's destroyed. You guys wouldn't be able to do it. I think
See, but you already
Jeffrey
died.
and I can be the Asian guys.
you guys are good at basketball. What does the third guy control?
The third arm.
Oh, he's just a tail. Did he have a tail? No.
No, he had three
You have
arms.
three
Three
arms.
arms.
Did you even watch the movie?
No.
Hey, is your watch gold or wood?
It's wood.
wood.
I have a wood watch.
Everybody talks about
I
this
love it.
freaking watch.
I love it, man.
It's like a bamboo watch.
If a beaver gets next to me, it's gonna fuck me up
Yeah.
because it's gonna chew up my wood
It's
watch.
gonna chew up all your wood.
What kind of wood
Oh,
is
that's
I
kind
don't know. It's a bit sweaty.
Sorry.
Beaver's gonna chew your wood.
He's gonna.
But
But
boys,
Amber
gentlemen.
has your wood.
Okay. Listen. Shut up.
You know what? No,
Yes.
because I don't like this whole wood thing and how people have like
Why not?
made it disgusting.
What,
Because
wood?
the other day,
Yeah.
we were driving down the street.
Tell us, Amber.
I was with my family. We were driving down the street, and there was this big like pickup truck that pulled up next to us at a red light, and it was full of like pieces of like timber, logs,
Mahogany.
and wood, and all kinds of stuff. And me being me, who gets excited by like trees
Yeah.
and stuff, I was like, "Wow, look at all that wood!" And my sister,
You just screamed it out loud?
I said, "Look at all that wood!
Look at
I
that
wonder
wood."
what he's gonna do with it."
What did
And
they
my
say?
sister Jessica was like cracking up, and she wouldn't put the window back up because she had no child lock. I was like, I don't get what's so disturbing or like perverted about that. But
Oh,
apparently
she
it
thought
is.
like,
Yes,
she was like.
Basically, what we would do.
No,
Exactly.
well,
No, she made it dirty.
But it was innocent because you thought it was
Totally
really cool.
innocent, and I do this all the time.
Oh,
Apparently, apparently I make these like sexual innuendo jokes, and I don't even realize it.
Should be excited at Trent's house then.
They always cutting up wood there.
Yeah, there's a
They're
lot of.
always cutting up wood.
You should have seen all the wood that we split.
Yay! Yay!
There's a lot of wood.
There's a lot of wood being
There's
split up.
there's some black wood.
Black wood,
There's some
yellow wood,
yellow wood.
there's some brown wood.
They all have
Native American wood.
all shapes.
Sick. Sick.
You are starting it too.
All right, change the topic.
I miss Trent though.
Miss Trent?
Where is Trent?
We're gonna have Trent on a
Why isn't
podcast
Trent
one day.
here?
Oh, Trent has some stories to tell though.
Trent has a lot of stories.
He could sell ice to an Eskimo. He's that good.
Ice come on.
An Eskimo.
An Eskimo. I'm sorry.
What is he up to these days?
He just sells.
He sells lies. He sells dreams.
Yeah.
I would buy a dream from him.
He's an idiot.
He's selling the dream of being a musician.
Madison, wouldn't you buy something from Trent, even though you knew you didn't need it?
Was he selling favors?
What did she say?
Is he selling favors?
That's pretty funny. Just is never mind. What were we gonna talk about today?
Well, that was gonna be episode 2, but since this is impromptu,
Oh, okay.
we have to save that for.
Do we have any
another-
Valentine's Days tomorrow?
Valentine's Day?
Do we have any
tomorrow.
like Valentine's Day stories?
I can share one with you that I got a whole bunch of candy today.
No, that was not that good.
That's pretty good.
There's nothing interesting about it.
Why is there nothing interesting about it?
Because you picked up Jacqueline.
Because you're being greedy.
Yeah.
That's why.
You
not
want to
being
share.
greedy.
You're like a freaking dragon. All the gold is behind you. You
I
fall
was
asleep.
being shown.
You're like Smog. You have all the damn candy in your melon.
Guys, it's Smaug.
Smog.
Smog.
It's Smog. Desolation of Smog.
I wish there was desolate smog in California.
Did you like the third one?
Yeah.
I thought it was so pointless.
That is pretty bad. Well, not bad.
I think making 3 movies was pointless. I think they could have just done it all in one movie.
The Hobbits. That's what we're talking about.
All of them, yeah, The Hobbit.
You should
I
have
don't
seen how much these guys cracked up when they're battling and this guy falls from the sky and he turns into the bear.
Oh
That,
my
like, quick
god.
second.
That made us laugh.
They were laughing so hard.
He should have
That
had more
made me
screen time.
upset.
He should have had more screen time.
He is my all-time favorite character
And he's
in Lord of the
great.
Rings,
He's the
and
greatest.
it was like 2 seconds, if
Oh,
that, and
it
I
was
couldn't
great.
believe it. Yeah,
That
it
was
was.
great.
That bugged me out. That and I hated that the reindeer died. That was cool.
Oh yeah, the poor reindeer.
But that guy was just being a dick. The elf.
Because he is.
The elves
Just
are
'cause
dicks.
he is, though.
He is.
Those
And
are
the
assholes.
giant worm thingies. I thought they were gonna
That
have
was
a
weird,
bigger
too.
That
fight.
was weird. I didn't remember that.
Yeah, that was weird. And then
Strange.
I just it was boring.
Well, you didn't like it because it's.
Was
a
it more
prequel.
boring than the first one?
I thought the first one was good.
Yeah.
I
I need
like
to
the
see the
first
first
one.
one again.
Better than the third one.
But didn't you tear up at the end, like when Thorn is fighting the orc and like that whole scene on the river?
so like weird.
I mean, it was.
Did you tear up at the end?
Yeah, I was crying.
And he was like, Bilbo, I'm dying.
I mean, for me, it was super nostalgic because it's the last Lord of the Rings movie or Tolkien movie that you're ever gonna see.
Yeah.
And it was.
You didn't go out with a bang.
It was heartbreaking for me. It's just it was sad. And that last the last song that they play, like it was just.
I felt that the brothers that died were like.
That was sad.
They should have had more like they just died so quickly.
Yeah.
Like without any really.
They didn't really lead up to it at all.
That and
give you time to.
I feel like also the redhead should have fought the white. I mean, not the white one, but the orc that killed the brother.
Who should have fought?
I don't like Legolas. I hate that in prequels because I know Legolas is gonna survive. So there's no like.
He's cool though. I liked having him in the movie.
That was weird.
I thought
The
it was
Bills.
Name me one Bills character.
Characters and players.
Players. Name me one Bills player.
No, you can't be sure.
This is Madison.
Okay, so this is the third
voice, Madison. She has
This is
chips
Madison.
on her
Madison
shirt
Bills.
already.
There's a chip on her shirt.
Yeah.
She's saving it for later.
Well, we're gonna have pizza, chips, and a bunch of like fat stuff. So I think I'm dressed appropriately.
We got the chips. We got the dip.
Guys need more dip?
Yeah. No, I think we're okay, right?
Are we okay?
Some more dip for you shit.
Okay. I got a story.
You got a story? What kind of story?
It's a Valentine's Day story.
It's Valentine's Day.
It was in high school.
What?
Did you hear about that one?
A high school Valentine's Day
The gold one?
story.
The gold
Did
one.
you hear about this? Okay, I've been
Why are
saving
my
this. I've been
chips all
saving
broken?
this.
How come I don't know about this?
I'm unveiling on the
Because
podcast.
it got them at a Mexican store, Madison.
You know this story.
Hey.
Maybe we can start seeing
Okay,
more stuff.
here's the story. Okay, so Valentine's Day was coming around, and senior year, I got placed with all the freshmen.
Did you call it Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day. Valentine?
Valentine.
Valentine.
No M. Anybody got money for the tip?
Yeah, I got
I
money.
have $2.
I got it. I'll get the tip.
No, I don't have
Wait. Are you recording this?
Yeah, we're
Yes,
recording.
we are
it, fool.
We already introduced you.
You're like a Jewish person.
Well,
Where's the money?
That's how you guys normally talk, so I didn't know.
That's the point. That's the point of this
It's
podcast.
supposed to be wacky.
It's nothing different.
There's nothing
every
different.
day.
We're
Okay,
just
back to the
recording.
story. Okay, so I'm with all these freshmen, and we're doing this lame
In what class?
in drama for Stanhope's class.
You know he's not there anymore.
He's not because you know why he got fired?
Didn't he threaten a student?
No,
Why? What happened?
he got fired because he allowed a student film that involved pornos. It was about a high school student girl that was in the porn industry and like getting fucked on camera and stuff. No, I mean it didn't really happen, but like
So he showed the truth.
she showed that. Yeah, she showed
Because he allowed for artistic
he allowed that and he got fired instantly. Archdiocese like gotta cut that shit out.
Because Catholics don't do that shit.
Catholics don't have sex.
Well, I mean,
They have a lot
that's.
of children.
I think that would happen at any school.
Not the school of hard knocks. Not Madison School.
Yeah.
Oh wait, okay. Okay, going back to the story. Okay, so all these freshmen
I should've
were stupid and idiot. They were bad.
Different name.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Not Madison, I meant Pattison.
Addison.
Atticus Finch.
Uh-huh.
Anderson.
Anderson. So this fucking story. Okay, so
Boring
there was
story.
this girl, and she was ugly as hell.
Are you sure?
She was ugly as a boot. Like a boot that they fished out of a
She's
river.
uglier than
So there was
Shaq
moss
Bass?
in it. Yeah. We're getting more dip right now. Thank you, Atticus.
I'm doing it.
Anderson.
Thank you, Atticus.
I'm doing it silently so I don't bother you guys.
No, you're Atticus.
You're Atticus now.
Atticus.
Okay.
Is it just sour cream?
You
No,
guys,
there's shit in it.
yeah.
What shit?
What?
dip.
You make
Okay,
it every
so
day.
Valentine's Day comes around, and there's a damn bag on the desk.
Nobody's interested.
Get that shit out of my face.
I want to know.
Okay, so there's a bag on my desk. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Open it and get the damn chips out of my face. Get that corn out of my face. So I open the bag. There's a ton of candy. I think there was $5 in there.
Did you give it to
And there was
Lewis?
no. I didn't give Lewis shit. It's my
Give me
money.
shit. That's
So
why I hit him in the face.
And I look at the card, and it's like a detailed like $20 card, all really nice. And what it said was, David, I have a crush on you, and I think you're awesome, and I will treat you. The best part was like, I really like you, and I'll treat you like gold. like gold, and like gold had like yellow fucking lines popping out of it, like it was shining. Lewis, what do you think I did to that card?
You ripped it.
I threw it away, and I think I gave someone a candy. I kept the $5, and the next day the girl like she was looking like.
Did it
see
have
if
her
you
name
had it.
written on the card?
Who was it?
Did
I
you
can't
ever
say.
confront her about it?
She confronted me, and I was like, "Get the hell
But
out
it was
of
a freshman.
real freshman." I was like,
We don't know
I
them.
was like, "Hell no, I can't actually."
Are we going to introduce the other?
It's Atticus.
voice
It's
in
the
mist?
fourth voice in
the
the
fourth
mist.
voice. What's your name, fourth voice?
You can use a real name or a fake name.
Betsy.
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 So,
Would you have done that? What if someone did that to you?
I wouldn't have thrown the card away.
No, someone threw your card away.
Oh, I would be heartbroken.
Would you?
Yes.
I did laugh at her face.
That's mean.
That is so mean.
Why was it mean? I had no interest in being with that person.
What if
You don't have to throw it in their face.
I didn't like slam dunk it in her face, but like I threw it away. I didn't keep the card.
Did you really laugh at that?
I didn't laugh at her face, but I did like, and we did. I remember me and Chapa did laugh.
Chapa
Yeah, we were
laughed?
laughing about it.
Yeah, where's Raymond at?
he's in like the desert.
Yeah, he's like a nomad now. He's like Fallout.
Pizza.
Pizza's here.
Pizza time.
So, Lewis, what if some girl did that to you after you do a card? You gave her a card, and it was all heartfelt like that.
I gave a card?
Yeah. Well, let's do both. If
We're
you,
going to put
she gave you the card.
Or she gave me the card.
Yeah, she gave you the card.
She hot?
No, she's not.
Probably do the same thing.
Oh, you guys are so mean.
it away?
No, I wouldn't.
I should have kept that card.
Why, so you could frame it?
Well,
Not frame it,
maybe
but
not
like-
keep it, but don't.
Laugh about it.
I'd say thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah, I would have been like, oh, this is really sweet, thank you, but
That's not what I
it's
said.
not going to work
That's
out.
not what I said.
It's like
Do
you
remember what
basically.
you said?
I think I said like something piss off or something like that.
Dave,
No, I did not say.
You pulled Madison's line?
I did not pull. I don't know who Madison is.
Why'd you pull the chips away from me?
I don't know who Madison is.
Pull the
Okay,
chips all
so-
the way on the other side. I've only had like 3 chips.
Oh my god, but yeah, that was just that poor girl.
I will.
And I still had like a month left of class. She gave me the stink eye every day.
I would too.
I would. I have a 5. A 5er.
You got a 5?
Mm-hmm.
What did you want, Madison?
Shit, don't have a 5.
We're gonna have to cut this out.
Just wallet.
Mm-hmm.
No?
That's a cool wall.
Isn't it cool?
What is it?
It looks like something out of Bioshock, doesn't it?
Nah, it did look
looks like
cooler
a-
before. Never mind. It did look cooler before.
$5.
I already gave him $5.
okay.
Stop
trying to
yelling,
take all my
Dad.
money out.
Dad, stop yelling.
Charlie's pissed.
It's a damn kid.
Tell you my damn fool.
You guys don't have any Valentine's Day stories? No?
Not like that.
I got one Valentine's when I was like in 6th grade.
Yeah.
And I was in love with this boy.
Uh-huh.
And I got a Valentine's from Anonymous. It was like your secret crush or secret admirer or
Yeah.
something like that. To this day, I have no idea who sent it
Whoa.
I
You
still
ever
have
wonder?
it,
You ever
too.
wonder?
to me. Mm-hmm.
You still have it?
I still have it.
Wow.
That's something I would never do.
Something neither of us.
Well,
would do.
maybe
I would-
Shadow
Jacqueline
Strike?
would.
What's her name? I forget her name.
Oh, Shadow Strike. No, she's a
Pink.
Binks.
Binks. Yeah, Binks. Binks might do it.
Jacqueline Bean.
Oh my god.
Betsy, do you have any fun Valentine's stories?
Just funny brownies.
Funny
Funny
brownies?
brownies.
What's that?
Were they?
Laced with something?
They were funny brownies.
Yeah, they're funny brownies. Made you laugh.
Oh. Bogscast does not advocate the use of funny brownies or any of that.
Or do we?
Better not.
I don't.
We can't.
But if Betsy likes funny brownies.
Betsy's okay with funny
I know,
brownies.
you did go to school in Oregon.
Oregon.
Oh.
It's in the capital of funny brownies.
It is different.
Really? Great, we got the chips audio, just like
Yeah.
it's like a damn 1920s like radio play in here.
It's like,
Like, and he came into the room.
Anytime over here, and he slammed.
He slammed the door.
Alright, guys, have at it.
thank you.
Do you want to move your thing?
Thank you.
We got pizza.
We got pizza.
If
Pizza
anybody's
Hut.
listening.
Pizza, pizza.
We got wings. Oh my god, these look amazing.
Yeah, they do.
They're all ambers though.
Yeah, they are.
Damn.
Damn. 3 days from the
Well, tell your last story. Just say it now.
Should I?
Yeah, we get reactions from everyone.
Do you
That's
need
not
help,
that great.
Atticus?
No, it's not. Oh my god! After all that hype.
Okay, no. Okay, so I was watching Lost.
Okay.
And it's the episode. It's a Jack episode.
Okay, so it's
Do you remember the episode when he has to this lady comes in with her dad?
Yes.
Do you remember that episode?
Yeah, and he was like in a coma, right?
So this lady comes in. He's a surgeon. And the dude, he looks sickly. He's gonna die. And the daughter, she's super attractive. Okay.
Oh my god.
She's super attractive.
Jesus.
Jacqueline would be like, yeah, she's hot.
That's dumb.
It's a possibility.
I don't appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
So Jack's dad is there, and he's saying this surgery is impossible. It needs a miracle, and they're like that's not why we're here for. We're not here for you. We're here for your son. So at the very end, the guy dies,
So it wasn't a miracle.
but the daughter falls in love
With Jack.
with Jack,
Yeah.
and he's married.
Yeah. He's married to what's her name?
He's married to another person that he saved her life.
Yeah.
Is
That's
he
his
in love
thing.
with her?
He's in love with his wife,
Not the
But not the other.
but he has a fling with,
Yeah,
with
I
this
think they have sex, right?
Italian bombshell.
You
Well,
know,
you don't think she was that pretty?
No, she's like looking like a regular white girl.
No, she was not.
All right, keep going.
Okay, so you find out that she's the Italian girl. She comes out after the surgery. She's sad because her dad died, and then she kisses Jack.
Yeah.
And Jack kind of wants it, but then he backs away. And then he gets home, and he tells his wife, "I kissed my patient's
Oh
daughter."
my god.
Remember that?
Yeah, she gets all pissed.
She
Like
gets
any
all
woman
pissy.
would do.
Like any woman would do. But then she drops the bombshell.
Oh yeah.
I'm cheating on you
Yeah.
already. So I'm thinking, holy crap, Jack could have had like this really. She looked rich.
But
Aren't
still,
they on
man.
an island?
No,
No,
this
no,
is
this
a
is back
flashback.
to the
flashback.
When he was like a doctor, a legit doctor.
But Jack, the girl was better looking than his wife.
Ooh. But
And I'm thinking like he could have had a much better time. He could have been sipping pina coladas in Italy.
is she gone? Did she leave?
She leaves.
But he can always. That's why we have phones. He can like, hey, baby, I messed up. Let's go.
No.
Rain check on that pina
She's
colada.
on a flight to Italy or something. I don't know.
So you think like he should have been a cheater?
It's like-
you advocate cheating.
No,
Lou
I'm
Wan
not.
advocates cheating.
His
on
wife
his
already
fire.
cheated on him.
You can't use fire.
His
to
wife
burn
already
fire.
cheated
You can't
on him.
use fire to pick up fire. What do you think?
Can we pause this thing?
Mm-hmm.
Let's pause it.
His wife already cheated on him.
I don't think that they.
No, it's still
pause.
not barely doing this now.
We should do it.
Okay, so embarrassing high school stories.
High school stories.
You figured people like us would have a lot,
Yeah.
but
You can tell your senior story about what the freshmen did
What is this?
when they
Oh,
took
yeah.
the table.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's not an embarrassing story.
Matt, did you hear
Well,
the
that's
story
the
about
story.
the? Oh, you weren't there.
We're talking
You
about
heard it,
embarrassing
yeah.
You
stories.
heard the- Okay.
I had a classmate clear out a classroom.
For what?
Party.
Farting? How loud was it?
no.
It was silent.
Oh, it just smelled like death.
Yeah, it was an all guys school. So
Oh.
first, like, it has to be really bad
Yeah.
to clear out a classroom first of all.
Was everyone coughing and be like, oh.
But the teacher just everyone around him just was making noise, and it's like no one could figure out what was wrong. Then the teacher walks by, is like, "What is that smell?" They didn't take a break. Everyone's
Was it a male or female teacher?
male. It was all we didn't have any female teachers.
But did everyone make fun of that kid after?
No, they respected him.
Respected it. Like in Lord of the Flies, he's like, you kill boar, you fart good.
They got him out of they gave him like a 10-minute break, and
I was like, why did I think of that?
yeah.
You're fired.
Well, that happened in our class too. Like, not farting, but
When?
in French class, one of the kids was playing with a fire extinguisher, and
I don't
he was
know.
looking at it. You weren't in that class, but he was looking at it, and he's like, "How does it work?" And he shot like a shit ton on this one poor kid. He was hating him in the eyes. He looked like a snowman, and he's like, "It's so cool!" And he like fell back on his desk, like he was like the thing. He was like he was like clutching his chest, like, oh, oh, like he got acid on him. And the bad thing is like when the smoke was like clearing, like we were all coughing because I guess all that shit has stuff in it.
It's chemicals.
It's chemicals, and we're like, And then one guy's like, the teacher's coming! So we get back in our seats, and we're just coughing, like, trying to act natural. It's smoky as hell, like a damn Halloween house. And it was just... And she's like, what happened? What is it? And we're like, we're not saying anything. And the dean comes by in his, like, go-kart, and he's like, what the fuck just happened? What are you little shits doing? And we're like, we ain't scared of you, bitch. No one says anything. And he's like, okay, you punk asses don't want to say anything? If I don't get a confession who did it in 2 seconds, I'm going to put detention on all your asses. And we, like thieves, we turn them in. What's that? I think he said like 10 hours, which for me was nothing. I was like
a weekend.
Do that shit on my head.
But what about an embarrassing story? That's not really an embarrassing. It's just funny as hell.
Cheesy bake.
Cheesy bake.
Chicken bake. From Costco.
Oh, those are good.
And this one tastes like
Amber, do you have an embarrassing story?
No. You know what I didn't like in religion was that everyone would try to like one up you. You remember that? Every time you had an opinion in religion, when you would ask her, you would like one. No, it was a because you would ask. They would be like, Amber, what do you think? And everyone would be like, oh, fucking Mother Superior has an opinion. But like, it's not like you're ignorant or like saying something stupid. You actually knew what you were saying. But no, everyone was giving you so much. Do you remember that? Like, they would moan so loud. Like,
I don't remember people moaning.
Yeah.
I felt so bad.
Yeah, everyone was like, what is she going to say? Save our souls? What the fuck is she? Yeah.
I had no idea.
Everyone was like, there it is. Everyone was
How
like.
did I not hear this?
Because you were blinded.
I was too absorbed in my thoughts, that's why.
You know?
Oh my gosh, how sad.
Yeah, everyone
I was that kid.
That's pretty pathetic.
Not bad.
You know what? You already brought me down today, Madison.
Oh, wait, not Madison. I don't know who the hell Madison is. I only know Atticus.
Atticus,
Who's
yeah, that's all I
Madison?
know.
Ouch. Holy shit.
I remember
You're going to have
two.
to edit this shit out.
I remember 2 embarrassing stories now.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. The first one.
Someone passed.
Were you in my religion class?
How was puberty?
You were in it too?
Yeah.
We were all in it.
Yeah, we were all in it.
You're nodding.
Yes.
Far left corner. It was so cold in that one corner. And I was always wearing Lewis's sweater.
It was so fucked up that they did
Right.
that.
Did I sit in the back or the front?
You sat in the middle.
You sat in the middle.
Like in the middle. Because I remember looking and seeing you in the middle.
Where did they sit me?
Why
In
didn't
front,
you guys
right?
ever say anything?
I thought you knew. We thought you knew.
I was part of it.
I don't remember where you sat.
I don't remember.
Where did I sit?
High school was a
You
blur.
sat next to me for a while because I remember sharing a Bible with you.
I'm not buying that.
David had a Bible?
No, that's why I had to share my Bible with him.
I touched it. I was like,
Burned?
it was like, ah. A good book.
It's like the book from Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
To you.
No, it's like,
It like bites you.
does that really bum you out?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks for telling her.
Thanks, guys.
Don't ask me. Lewis, okay, you're
I remember one day.
one more.
I just want that little piece. Go ahead, Lewis.
Remember where the girl got hit?
What?
The girl that got ran over?
Oh, the Asian student that got hit?
Oh, crossing the street?
I got another story with that one, too.
We saw that.
We were sitting right there. It was like a pinwheel.
She like ninja started in the air?
Yeah, no, she hit stupid broad. I remember it was a white truck. Runs into the poor girl, and literally it was like a pinwheel, and she lands like face first on the ground. And the lady's there for a while in the car, and she doesn't do anything, and then she dawns on her like, oh, maybe I should get out.
Madison and I just...
Was she bleeding? Was there
We're just
blood?
there like, whoa.
Like, this better not make us
I
leave.
think Mr. came out.
Yeah.
Like, here you go.
We just walked out there, man. Just like
He just
skating.
appeared.
Like he just floated over there.
I took the bus the next day. There was school supplies all over the damn floor. Like pencils and like papers and shit.
Rulers.
There was a ruler. I remember we were throwing them at each other. So like that.
Oh, you're so mean.
That was messed up, yeah.
That was messed up.
I mean, but we saw
Did
it.
she pass away?
Nah, she got messed up legs now.
Just got a limb.
A limb?
I think they came back. She came
Yeah,
back
she
to
came back.
school
Oh, she's Asian. Of course she's gonna come back.
Yeah.
I can't miss.
Jeez. Anyways, you know how there were trees on that street?
Yeah.
So I get dropped off. I'm never dropped off on that side of the school.
Oh, la, la, la.
I get dropped off and then I start walking.
I only
to
get
school.
valet.
I only get valet. I start walking to the gate, and I feel something land on me. And since there was trees, I'm like, oh shoot, it's probably a leaf. And then it crawls down my shirt.
Oh my gosh!
It crawls
Like a
into
freaking
my
alien?
shirt. It was a freaking cockroach.
Oh!
It was a cockroach, and the worst thing, because it was a Catholic school, you had to have your shirt tucked in with a belt. So I'm like,
They both thought you were on crack. What Lewis did was flail his arms like he was on crack.
so I'm like, shh, get this thing out of me. I don't know where it went. It like ran down my shirt,
it went in your
was
ass.
stuck down here, and
It's in your ass.
He's lemon wings.
It's still in there.
Right? Lemon wings?
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
god. That was probably one of the worst experiences.
Did
I've
anyone
ever
see
had.
you?
I don't know. I hope not.
It'd be funny if like your crush saw you or something like that. Like, who's that loser?
Who's that lady? It's like, why is he taking his shirt out? Why is he so flubby?
What was the other one?
It was during religion class. It was with
Oh.
and we had to do a presentation. Do you remember these presentations?
No.
And it was my turn to speak.
She never had us do presentations.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Maybe she didn't want to hear you. Maybe she was the one.
She's
that-
Oh
She
no!
wants to put one
Yeah,
foot
she was the first one. Like, oh.
I don't.
She never called on me. That was
Yeah. See, now it's all connecting. The dots are connecting now.
I don't remember what the topic was. Or
my
what
favorite class.
I don't remember like what made me say this, but we were talking about confession.
Yeah.
And then I asked, stupid fucking, like, I'm a freaking idiot. I asked her, so yeah, when was your last confession? In the middle of class. And she looked at me with like the
She was a
most
bitch. She was
disdain
a fucking
eyes.
bitch.
And I'm like, oh, that was a bad thing to
What did
ask.
she say?
In the middle, like the whole class went silent.
They want to hear.
Answer, yeah.
So like that was the most,
What
that
did
was
she
pretty
say?
bad. She's like, can we please move on?
Oh, I would have been like, bullshit.
I was like, I'm not Catholic. I don't know. I don't know if this is like super like.
Oh, Catholic? What do you like, Lutheranism?
Oh,
I know he's Christian. Right?
Protestant.
You're Protestant or Christian?
I don't do freaking
Religion?
religion.
You Satanist?
I'm not a Satanist. You're an anarchist.
I'm a. Okay, what did they say in Indiana Jones? I'm a capitalist.
Capitalist?
Yeah, something stupid.
You're stupid. No, but yeah, that was pretty. It's pretty intense because I'm standing up there trying to do a presentation, and I asked my teacher, when was the last time she went to confession?
What if she would have been like, I murdered a child? Or like,
What was your grade on the presentation
Yeah.
then?
it's
Oh
probably-
no, I passed.
Oh, you
No.
got a D. You got a C at least or a D.
But that was pretty bad.
At least I passed my classes with an A.
Oh.
Everyone
funny.
hated me.
She's still on.
Okay, Amber.
Oh, no, I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Well, what if I'm still that kid now?
Oh no.
Oh.
I think
Is
I
she,
am.
is she Atticus?
In some of my college classes, I
Uh-oh.
talk a lot. Darn it. I
This
start
is
paying
this
attention.
is not a birthday party. This is an intervention.
It's an intervention.
Oh.
This pizza's been laced with truth serum.
I can't.
So
College is different.
yeah,
All right.
college is different. Yeah.
Half of them are asleep anyways.
No, it's not. It's not different.
Any other embarrassing?
What about you, Atticus?
Oh,
Oh, wait.
at prom when I ripped my dress.
How'd she rip her dress?
Lewis was going in.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No.
Yes? What was it?
No.
Atticus is choking on the damn chips.
I mean, those, like, he just finished warning me, okay, we're going up these stairs, don't trip on your dress. 'Cause
Oh,
you know that
yeah.
I trip all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
And so I'm holding my dress up, and the moment, like, the first step I take,
It was like a sound effect.
yeah.
Well, at least you
all
didn't
the
fall.
pleats, all the pleats in the front of the dress
How
came
pissed
out.
were you?
I was ticked off because I hadn't even taken pictures yet.
That's
We were on our way to take pictures.
Yeah,
I
we were
think.
going up the staircase, and you heard it too, remember?
I heard it was loud.
Big rip, and the pleats just came out.
Did she tell you that? You remember?
I don't remember. No.
Were you drunk?
No.
Too drunk.
She was drunk.
No, I
I
wasn't.
saw a whiskey bottle.
We were all wasted.
You weren't even there.
Yeah, I stayed home.
You're mixing the pizzas.
I said,
Give me the
bullshit.
pizza then. I'll take that.
You would played with my cape afterwards.
That cape was awesome.
Oh, so you both went at her?
Cape. I was like Freakazoid. My arms were stretched out, and I was in the parking lot.
Staring at you like, who is this loser?
What? That was just randomly. She was such a bitch, man. She tries to be people's friends, but she was so full of shit.
Hopefully we
You're
don't.
gonna have to edit.
You're an idiot. I hope you burn in the 7th layer of hell.
Jeez.
There are no layers.
There's no layers? Okay, then you're gonna be in all of it.
It's not a parfait.
They're gonna put up the pineapple on Goose's. Yeah, it's not a parfait. That was their plan. Say it was like, I have to have this like a parfait.
Keep me at the top with the berries.
Yes, I want whipped cream. Only. What about you, Matt? Oh, shit. What about you? No?
Atticus.
Atticus? What about like the losers? Like
The losers?
yeah, the Morlocks.
Your goons.
Your goons.
Oh, Warlocks were awesome.
Did you ever tell them to do stuff?
No?
No.
What about your last day of high school?
I remember that clearly. I remember clearly because all those goons were like lining up, like they had prayer beads and like and little like they carved like her sculpture out of like soap and shit.
There was her face in the candle.
Yeah, and the
It's like-
candle. And they were so sad to see you go. And all you say was like, see you losers later. I know.
No,
was like,
you never.
I'm never gonna see you losers ever again.
Yeah.
Piss off.
Yeah. Well, you wait, 4 years to get out of high school.
Yeah.
And high school was amazing. I didn't mind it.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
But I wanted to. Well, it's time to say.
Get out of there. Yeah.
Get the hell out of my life. I haven't spoken to anyone.
Did they try to
since.
talk to you?
No,
They
we
knew better.
all knew
Talk
like
to God.
They
it
knew.
was like a fungus, and then graduation
Was the spore?
like cured us, and we like dispersed,
Oh.
spreading our juices and grossness everywhere else.
What's his name? He used to like try to be. Who's the tall one? He always talk like this. He's like, I want to be in the play.
I want to.
I don't remember any of
You
these
don't remember
guys.
Henry
No.
Higgins.
He did play any.
I've erased them from the memory banks.
But I remember in one of our plays. What was that one that was super long?
Was it
There's one where they kissed that couple. That's not
Romeo and
good.
Juliet?
Beach party.
No, it wasn't Psycho Beach Party. It was one where there was like the guy forgot his like memory. What the hell was that one?
Was it the one with Pip?
It was Pippin.
Pippin.
It was Pippin. And I remember it was so fucking hot in the auditorium. And it was like a jail sentence because they made everyone go watch this play. And we're sweating our asses off. And I remember this one part, this one Asian actress comes out and she's all in like geisha face. And she's like dancing. And I remember clearly behind me, this guy's like, why the fuck are we watching this?
No, he didn't say that.
No, what did he say?
He said, "We got out of class to see this shit."
Loud. Like, she heard it.
I just remember freshman year watching Romeo and Juliet. As soon as she died, the whole auditorium cheered. And she got up and cried.
That's hilarious.
And she left, and I was just like, this is amazing. We have
You were
a
clapping
voice.
too? You were like,
I had to
fucking, you were
sit
like,
through
what's
the
his
whole-
name? Like Citizen Kane? Like,
She had to sit through the whole time, and as soon as that happened, I'm like,
was she a bitch?
that was deserved.
Was she mean?
She's pretty nice.
She wasn't. Another one.
She was on the golf team.
Oh, that girl?
Yeah.
You should tell your
That
golf
girl was
stories.
in? Everyone hated
Oh,
her.
the golf
when
story.
you when the phone rang.
Oh,
What about when you tripped on the
was
sandal?
Gigliola the one who farted in the van?
Who?
She farted in the van, right?
Who?
Eating tacos? Was that her, right?
Tacos belong in a van.
Yeah.
That should be
Wasn't
the
there a
title
girl
of
that
the
farted
podcast.
There was a girl who farted in the van. Oh my god, you don't remember that?
It was only like one girl.
Yes. The one that like
On
it was she farted super
Atticus,
loud.
what about the story with Mr. P and the dictionary
What?
in your lit class? Remember?
You threw it up to me?
Yeah, I remember. And Adrian was your friend, and like, you don't remember that?
Well, see, when I said "see ya later, losers," I blocked out a lot of
that was a memory
So
wipe.
it was like a
Mr.
cleanse.
Remember,
Panda was
Dick,
cool.
like you had asked for a dictionary, and so he.
I just remember he didn't look good in black jeans. Was not a good look for him.
Remember when we found out Mr. was colorblind?
Yeah, we were like drawing stuff in color.
I was like, "What color is this?"
And we were
Yeah,
all-
you walked in with that "fuck you" shirt and it was in red.
Red. And he's like, that's a nice plain shirt you got there, Louis. Everyone was looking at you weird, but not.
That's a really good
Yeah, I wear
Later.
polos too. That's pretty nice.
That's all. He had pink polo or light blue polo. Like,
I liked him though. It was pretty cool.
he was okay.
He was cool.
He had a fucked up hairstyle though. It was like spaghetti. It was always like.
He had a kick-ass last name.
Yeah.
Shrek.
The tank.
It's pretty cool.
Oh my
Pretty,
god.
pretty
I can't believe they all cheered when she died. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
That's sad.
Oh, the dogs.
I mean, it would be sad, but it was good. The whole play was like, I don't know. I blocked that out too. I just remember that.
Except that one part.
Do you remember Peanut? You guys remember Peanut?
Peanut?
Peanut? What was his name?
Danny.
Game Boy.
Danny Boy.
Game Boy.
Yeah.
Game Boy.
Is he alive?
Probably not. He's probably dead. Face down.
No, I can just picture him breakdancing under a bridge and just getting like attacked by homeless people.
Yeah, like he's the gesture
Let
in the
me
homeless
dance
community.
for you.
He dances for pennies. Oh my god! But do you remember how happy he was to like be in that play?
Which one?
The Midsummer's Night's Dream.
Oh yeah, he got like a speaking voice.
Did he?
No, I don't think he was Puck. He got like this really.
He was like a
minute,
golem-looking
like,
motherfucker.
Yeah, he was.
He wasn't Puck?
No. I think he was like one of his like toadies.
He was a toady. Yeah.
Like he showed up for a little bit and then he was gone.
He was a toady.
I remember they cast you and me as fairies for that one.
You did?
And this was after My Fair Lady.
Did you
I
guys
was
do
like,
it?
screw that.
But you
I
did the
deserve
waterfall
better
though.
than that.
You did the waterfall though.
Yeah, so we did like the set and stuff.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
I did.
that
I didn't think I
sucks.
did makeup and stuff like that.
You guys
You
really
did
wanted.
makeup. I didn't.
Yeah,
help
I
on
didn't want to.
Who'd you want to be though?
Yeah.
Who'd you want to
I
be?
didn't want to be anybody.
No?
Wear like short skirts and like show yourself.
So we can't.
All those creepy teachers being like, yeah.
Oh, you're
dance
like dance with my lady.
Dance
Like
with
what's his
me.
name? David. What's his name? The other David? Everyone, all the girls wanted to bone him. Yeah.
Oh.
He was a weirdo.
Such a dork.
He was a dork and a.
You were so in love with him.
I don't know.
I
If
was-
this
Says you did. You
is your senior year?
He was
Yeah.
a loser.
He was a loser.
He was a big loser.
He was my loser.
All the
It's all
girls.
about Mr.
Oh my god. Mr. looked like a homeless guy though.
I love him. I have a soft spot for
I
him.
was so scared to go in his classroom because he'd be like,
Did it smell like tuna?
yeah, because he would like scoop it out of the
Okay,
can.
What
okay.
are you talking? I feel like we had different high school
Your
experiences.
man had a litter box under his desk.
There was no cat.
No.
He would just shit in that box.
That's why you never saw him go to the restroom.
Like in middle class, you would see him like duck down, and he'd be like,
Oh. While we're all taking a test,
all
our
taking
heads
a
are
test,
down.
and then
You
5
see him
seconds
go
later,
like.
yeah, you see him adjust, and then like 5 seconds later, like him kicking up sand and shit.
Yeah, it wasn't huff and potpourri. That was catnip and that shit.
What teacher are we talking about? Who are you talking about?
I was just making up shit. I mean,
Oh my gosh, I can never see him the same way. Whenever I run into this,
He's gonna be
It's
squatting
gone.
in your mind.
I always thought he was an agent from the Matrix
Yeah.
because of his last name.
Oh, Agent from the
He always
Matrix.
spoke in a monotone voice.
He was high as shit, that's why.
Was he?
He probably
No.
was.
Are you? Are you?
He was pretty cool. I like Mr. Smith.
I'm thinking it's
Different.
Yeah, he did have a litter box.
He came up to me one day.
They shared.
Out of the blue, one day he came up to me. Do you remember my red glasses that I used to wear?
Mm-hmm.
He was just like, my shades.
Whoa.
He walked off. I was like, okay, thanks.
Going up to a teenage girl.
My shades.
I can just picture Mr. Right?
Yeah.
He married to a Japanese lady, right?
Japanese lady.
I can just picture
She came in a
him.
box.
I can just picture him being the,
She was
like
shit.
the geisha and drag, and her being like picking him up and saving him.
Like using a Komodo?
Like Mr. in the kimono, like in Japan, saying somebody like marry me and get married.
Like he has a fan too covering his face. Like,
And she's like, yeah, come home with me.
and he's like, okay.
Yeah, I can totally see Roll with worse than
Was there any fucked up teachers in your school?
that. They all were.
They all were fucked up in Oregon, right?
No. I went to a high school in Budget.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't really have any messed up teachers. I had cool teachers.
Oh man.
I had this big monk.
Those are rare.
He's like maybe 6'5", maybe like 400 pounds.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Jesus
Does it
Christ.
look like a ding dong? Did he wear a brown robe?
Yeah, it's around. He's Franciscan.
Oh, he was a monk, like a monk guy? Holy hell.
But he was like
Friar Tuck?
Yeah, Friar Tuck.
he taught morality.
Yeah.
And he taught like Christian, like all those like the religion classes. But before every dance, he went through all the classrooms and told you what not to do at the dances.
Holy crap! No boning. But it was all guys though.
Yeah, but you had the.
Did you dance with
Well,
each
that
other?
would no boning.
To demonstrate, he had to take, like, you picked up the desk, put it in the front of the classroom.
What?
And he said, you don't do this.
Smack it? Oh, he was doing a smack motion?
And you don't do this.
What?
So they had, like, this big guy.
So he's just jiggling and like grabbing stuff and like, oh my god.
And you do it every year. It was like the best part.
That's amazing.
I would wait for that day. I'd be like, oh my god, he's gonna be dancing.
Today's the day.
Today's the day. I'll be super happy that morning.
He probably looked forward to it.
Oh, he did.
But he was like the most entertaining teacher because he is like this really good artist. So like he would teach like the sex ed classes and he would draw the most detailed pictures
Of like
on
wieners
the
and
whiteboard.
Yeah, like an ass.
Like he was there for like an
Like the
hour before
plumpest
class
cheeks.
drawing these pictures to show you
What a celibate life will be.
Instead of getting a book. Like, let me draw him
Let
instead.
me draw all this.
That was
This
religious
sperm.
porno right there. Yeah.
Like, oh, look at this.
Urethra.
Pee-pee.
Should we tell any golf stories?
I want to hear the one again where. Okay.
Oh, golf? Like, which one?
When he was yelling at you and your phone rang.
Okay, so
my
we used to be on a shitty golf team. We would never win. If we would win, we would win by 1 point or something stupid. He would
Did
take
they
us.
win when you guys graduated?
Yeah, they started winning after we
Yeah,
left.
once the bad news bears were gone, they started winning. But like, we got there. Like, you would have us train, right? We go to shitty golf.
We
course.
went to practice. We're practicing for golf.
We're practicing, but like that day we were like, we didn't give a shit. We were hitting each other with clubs. We were throwing.
We
the
were
ball.
pretending we were lightsaber fighting with our golf clubs.
We were like riding them like horses and stuff like that. We weren't. We were just messing around.
Teenagers doing
Like a good, like just acting like assholes and being loud and.
Because wasn't it towards the end of the season?
Yeah, we didn't care
where it's
anymore.
There was no point.
But like, we were embarrassing him apparently in his eyes because when he got back in that van, he locked the door and started driving. And it's like a dad, like he was quiet.
Wait.
halfway
What did he do before he started to drive?
I don't remember.
Do you remember?
Yes. No. You're thinking of the hat.
Yeah.
No, not yet. I remember the hat clearly. Is when he was driving, he looked in the back of the mirror, and he switched his hat. 'Cause he always had a hat, and he switched the brim.
He got the hat, turned it around to the back
Like
of
a
his
rapper.
head,
Like a rapper.
and he was ready to just wail on
And you just see red coming into his face, and be like,
Was this Mr.
"No, this was and he's like,
the greatest guy ever.
and he was like, "Only a few things, but if you guys are gonna continue being fucking losers and being fucking idiots and embarrassing me at a shitty course, you guys can't do shit." I remember clearly. He said, "The only time you do good is when we play at shitty courses. When we go to nice places, you guys suck."
He's like, I'm tired of you guys being on your fucking phones.
Yeah, you guys are on your fucking phones, texting away, playing grab ass, fucking homos.
Playing like you're fucking in the Star Wars movie.
Yeah, you guys think you're Jedis. You guys are losers. And during that whole time I'm sitting in the back, my phone rings.
His phone rings really loud.
And I don't even look at who's calling. I just
Because
pick it
stops talking.
He's
He
the-
looks into. I remember him looking
mirror?
into.
He shoots me the daggers, and I don't even look. I just put the phone to my ear and be like, "I'll talk to you later." And I put it down.
No, you didn't say.
I didn't even say yes.
You said, I gotta call you back.
I gotta call you back. I didn't even hear who it was. It was my mom, I think, or my dad.
I gotta call you back, and then it clicked.
How like scared probably your parents would be if like that was the case, because there was fear in my voice.
Gotta call you back.
But then we started making him laugh, and everything was better.
We thought he was gonna run us off the road or
He
something.
thought he was gonna flip the damn van and kill us all. Murder of 9.
Didn't you always get like shamrock shakes or something?
Yeah.
Love
That
shamrock
was the
shakes.
best.
They were nasty.
I remember one time we
They
did.
said
Toothpaste.
Yeah, it's nasty.
One time we did really good.
Yeah.
You bought us pizza.
I wasn't there.
Because you stopped playing golf.
Yeah, 'cause that's when you guys started winning.
That's true. You have a terrible golf swing, by the way.
What are you, fucking Jack Palance and
Well,
shit?
yeah, Jeff Palance. It's pretty good.
Whatever. When's the last time you played?
Let's see,
That's
about
right.
a month ago.
You probably suck.
No, I did all right.
What was your score? 2?
That'd be like amazing if I got a 2 for all 9 holes.
It was miniature golfing?
Hey, miniature golf house with putting.
Do you think I can hear the stories of when you almost lost a friend?
Oh.
Those stories?
That's a mean one.
Okay, so David here, you all know he's the king of Halloween. He loves Halloween so much.
If I could marry it.
If he could marry it, he probably would. Probably would. And Jack and...
Happy.
Exactly.
Oh, well.
I just want to be close.
There are men waiting.
I'm comfortable. I like it.
So,
Go ahead, you tell it.
okay, so my whole objective when I was in high school was to work at this lame ass Halloween haunt theme park. And we knew a guy named Adrian. You remember Adrian?
Oh, yeah.
Big, weirdo, crazy
He always
motherfucker.
looked like a chicken to me.
A chicken?
His head was like that.
Well, because he always jerked his head back and forth like he was
Yeah.
on cocaine or something like that.
His mom abused him.
Really? You're fucking bullshitting.
I'm not
Did you
kidding.
think he was molested?
What did you
Are you?
know?
Is this the first podcast? First confession?
I'm not molested. It just looked like she was grabbing him by the hair all through like
Just
through childhood.
whooping his ass.
Because literally his head was like that.
That's it. We're going to keep going?
No, I'm fucking eating.
Why are you eating during a story?
Okay, so
Both are.
I'm not telling the story. He
So,
is.
I looked up to him like he was a god because he worked there,
Yeah.
and I was so lame. And he's like, "Hey, I got this DVD of us scaring people," and I was so excited. Like every day, I reminded him, like, "Did you bring the DVD? Did you bring the DVD?" I mean, finally, he brought the DVD, and the cover. Do you remember the cover? It was super shitty Xerox, like them in like their costumes, so fucking lame. And I was like, "Oh my god, I can't wait to watch this." I was like, Christmas. It was like Christmas Day for me. Last class of the day.
Was it the last
It was
class?
the last class. And I showed Lewis the DVD. And I was like, Lewis, look at this, look. I was so excited to get this. And like Lewis, like a fucking idiot, doesn't know how to.
Oh, I remember.
He doesn't see the press here in the middle of the DVD.
I pressed it.
No, he didn't.
It didn't go.
He's such full of shit.
I'm not.
You're so
No,
full of
I
shit.
pressed it. I remember pressing
Like
it.
a fucking Mongolo. He was like, and cracked that DVD in half. And my eyes, like, they showed a little DVD cracking.
Like floating, like
floating.
spinning.
I was so pissed. How pissed? Like, I got quiet.
You yelled at me.
I did. I said, fucking Lewis. I remember I said it loud.
That was the only time you've ever yelled at me.
Yeah, because I was angry.
Fuck
I remember I walked to the back of the classroom and started pacing. Like a fucking rapist.
You did, and then because we always sat together in that class, and you sat
I was like-
somewhere else.
I was like, teacher, I have to sit in the back of the class. And I was just pouting.
Arnold's class.
And he's like, I don't give a shit.
Oh,
you know?
just like, go cry to
Were
your
you
mom.
that angry?
I was so angry.
He was really mad.
But like angry enough to walk away?
Yes, I was. I was super angry at Lewis.
Over a
What was
DVD.
going through your head?
I was like, oh, the fact that I didn't get to see it. If I saw it and he broke out, I would have been like, fuck it. Okay, so
Murder.
the next day, I
No,
was
because
like,
you bolted out of the class.
yeah, I fucking left.
After.
I didn't even say bye to Lewis, or I just left, went home.
Yeah.
I was so pissed. And then I realized later that night, like, what the fuck am I getting mad over this stupid ass DVD?
Look at this cake.
Oh my god, we just got a cake in
We
here.
just got a cake with pink candles, because it's a
What was her name?
It's-
Shadow Strike?
Binks?
Babes.
Jacqueline Binks' birthday.
Aww.
I'm gonna cry.
So say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Thank you.
I was up on the top, and I held the sign up, look behind you, and I just walked around campus that day. And people were like, what?
Like you look like a homeless person, just like look behind you. You'd be like, hey, look at my sign.
Oh, look at my sign. What's it say? Look behind you. What?
You used to play so many pranks on people, even the staff too. Like,
Yeah. That was
I remember
nice.
holding onto your backpack and like running through the hallway.
yeah, I was like a rhino,
Splitting
like a damn rhino, like
Yeah.
charging through the
You could
freaking
always
place.
tell what locker which one was belonged to him because the papers would fall out. Papers were sticking out. He had a different lock than everyone else.
Yeah.
Like it was so packed, it was throbbing. Like it was like a cartoon. And what do you think last day of class? What do you think? I just opened it and let it like spew out. And like, that's it? It's the janitor's problem?
I'm outta
Not
here.
mine. See you fuckers.
I remember that.
Oh my god.
I think I left even Jim's like shit in there too, so it must have smelled like ass and
Smells nasty. Like
And it
Old
bugged me
farts.
so much that when you would wear your backpack and one strap would be here, and the other one,
One shoelace, like
Shoelace, bread bag.
Yeah. I remember that.
You guys were with your rich ass backpacks and your.
Well, we were happy when you showed
Work?
up with pants.
My mom was able to sew them up by the end of the night. Now remember, David, don't get into trouble.
Left foot, right foot.
Oh, I was so fucking angry. You know what I was planning to do? I
Wait,
remember,
for what?
when he couldn't
I remember I couldn't
Oh,
go
yeah.
bad because I had long hair, which was like bullshit.
Was it that, or because you had too many detentions?
No, it was that. It was that. It was that. Because I didn't cut my hair.
Why don't you go cut your freaking hair?
No, because you know what? This fucking bitch. Even in the middle of...
Oh, here's the root of the hatred.
Yeah, it was because of that.
Let us know.
I remember even talking to her in the morning. Be like, hey,
Yeah,
good,
she
hey.
told you could go.
Yes, I was like, hey, good, how's it going? You know what happened? She probably, like, someone must have pissed her off and she was, like, looking for someone to fuck up. And my face was on the fucking, on the
You're
desk.
all happy like hair.
No, his graduation photo of him, like,
Yeah, like, all, like, yeah.
his 40-year-old version. She's like, this is the man who must suffer.
Yeah, like, she got a Bowie knife and just threw it at the picture. She just threw it and it sticked in the fucking right in the middle of my face.
While you're smiling.
Yeah.
Or she just saw the detention list because your name was always on the top. With
What?
Like 20,
You know what's gonna be?
right
Or
after.
she's gonna be in detention in hell.
Yeah.
You know, if you had to
Pineapples up
go
her
back
ass.
after we graduated.
I did have to go to detention after I graduated.
No, you
Screw
didn't.
that.
I swear to you, I
No,
swear
you
to
didn't.
God, I went once.
Why did they threaten? Oh, we're not going to give you the
Yes.
diploma.
Yes. And the guy who did detentions, he saw like, what the fuck you doing here? And I was like, said I had to keep coming for at least a week. And he's like, get the fuck out of here. And then I was like, yeah, and I did the fucking Nixon like peace sign and like walked out and stuff like that. Yeah.
That was your last detention.
Yeah.
Now you're in life.
Now his
Like
next detention
shit.
is prison.
Prison. I don't want to go to that detention. That one's a bad.
Do you remember when the class was getting awards for like best student or best projects? Remember we went to the church, not the church, but
Baccalaureate math.
the
Yeah.
mass.
Yeah.
Remember when Trent?
What did he get?
No, I don't remember.
What did he do?
Okay, so there's this story where
Best hair. He got
where
best hair.
Trent.
Best forehead.
Best
Do you remember
chest.
computer class?
Oh, yeah.
Sexiest chest.
Yeah.
Okay, remember we had to make a little game?
I don't remember any of this shit.
Okay, well we had to make a game. We had to program our own game. Like the lamest stupid game. So I did my work. Okay. Trent comes after. He says, "Hey, did you do the project?" I said, "Of course I did." He
I
said,
remember this now. I remember this now.
Remember this? He said, "Dude, let me borrow it. Let me borrow it, and you'll be a lifesaver." I said, "Yeah, sure, whatever, take it." So he takes it, and all he does, the only thing he does differently to the game is change the colors. And I had my class before him, so he turned it into a combo, like the next class, and he got a higher grade than me.
Ah!
It's the same game.
You want to know why? A couple probably liked him more.
Oh my god, it was the same game.
He was like,
So then at the mass, they're saying best computer student, and I'm like, oh shit, this is my award.
fucking funny.
Trent Wilson.
Like the Oscars, and you were
I
like,
gave him all my things, and even Trent was like,
Lewis just shrugged.
oh my god, that was infuriating, because nobody else.
That's fun. That's what you get for sharing your shit.
That's what I get for
Because
being
I know
nice.
if Lewis, you wouldn't give me that shit.
I would have.
Nah.
I
What
would have
about
been.
when you guys were in film and you didn't do your film
You
project?
remember that, Lewis? We had to turn in 3 films,
I
and we
remember you talking about it all the
and we
time.
filmed
this
the-
week. We're gonna film. We're gonna film.
well, we're gonna film. We didn't do
Yeah,
shit. Okay, first one was, remember, it was a homeless black guy. It was me as a homeless black guy yelling at your cousin.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then the second one was, whoa.
Oh, we can't have that on the podcast.
The second one
It's
was,
copyrighted sound.
what was the second one?
Was it me getting beaten up?
Yes.
It was a Jewish guy getting beaten.
It was a Jewish guy getting beat up by
Two girls.
Two girls.
How many forks are there?
And then the last one.
The last one was we were gonna film, and we went to the movies instead.
Did
We didn't film.
You remember
What-
what you saw?
What did we see?
No, I don't remember. But we were gonna film a movie where like this guy wanted to murder himself. but it kept like going.
I don't remember
bad.
that.
Like we were gonna put our heads under tires, and like the car went.
What? Oh, I think I remember.
Yeah, we were gonna put like turn on the gas, but we got a gas bill that
We had
disconnected
to find. It was a project.
Oh
I
my
remember
God.
that. Oh, David in the Mist has to
We're gonna
go.
get this call. Hold on.
Okay, well I'm gonna pause it so that way we can
You guys ready to sing happy birthday?
sing Happy Birthday because I want cake.
Oh.
So what was the third film?
Third film was. Our plan was that we're gonna have a guy trying to kill himself. So we were gonna have me like put my head under a tire, but like the car backs out the other way. I was gonna put the gas on and put my head in the oven, but I forgot to pay the gas. Like all this shit. But a movie came out, so we were like, let's go watch that movie instead. We recorded like 5 minutes, remember? At Trent's house?
Were we at Trent's
We were
house?
at Trent's house the whole time. And you guys were playing that gay game.
What game?
Wow. For like
Okay.
5 hours. 5 hours straight, so we're
It's a
like...
good game.
Not a good game.
Well, if we were playing for 5 hours,
That's
pretty
all
good.
That's all you ever talked
That's
about.
all they
It's
still
okay.
talk
In
about.
high school, that's it.
I got the fucking wizard armor and fucking
Stupid.
I got the elf armor for my ass. So
Oh, man.
Sorry.
so instead of turning in something, the senior that we knew, he owed us a favor.
Oh, that's right. We took his video.
He took his video.
He's like, we asked him. We asked him for a favor, and he's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. But
He's
he
like, for you guys, anything.
Yeah, and he filmed it, I guess, like 2 years before, so like the barcode for like the date was still on there, and we were like, oh shit, he's gonna notice it. Sam was like, this is the greatest film you guys ever done. This
The
has
best one.
Yes, out of the 3, this is the best one. Like, thank you.
What was the movie where we had to? It was a film. It was a chase. Remember we made the chase? Oh my god!
Oh, that was the religious one. We did one. I think that was the one with the Jewish guy gets beat up by the girls, right?
Was it that
No,
one?
I don't think so. Maybe not.
Wait.
Didn't you guys do like some zombie film?
We did a zombie film
Oh
at
my
school,
God.
and this weenie right here had to clean up all the blood and guts and all this shit. At the end, we're like covered in blood. All the hallways are messy, destroyed, handprints all over the locker.
And the only reason I was doing it
For me.
was because David was my friend.
Yeah.
David was my friend. He liked stupid zombies, so I'm like, you know what? I'll do it because he's my buddy. And what does he do at the end of film?
I was like, I'm gonna go check something in my car. I'll be back. And I fucking split, and like everyone else split. So it was just him,
It was
Lewis,
just me
and the teacher
and
cleaning
the hallway. There was so much like
blood,
just junk everywhere.
because like the day we were like covering ourselves in blood. All the zombies. We were like, put more blood on ourselves. And
There's more blood.
Yeah,
That was the dumbest thing ever.
it wasn't.
How did we even get that approved to film?
Because he said that the way he conned the archdiocese was that he was gonna film a scene where the nun was gonna like repel the zombies with a cross.
maybe we were the end of his career.
Nah, that sex one was the end of one
That
of his career.
was. It came out terrible, didn't it?
Because he was fixing it where like he wanted us to go really fast, so like we looked like we were like
Oh
robots.
yeah.
I don't know why he did that.
You know why? Because
He saw that in a film. That's why.
No, because you showed him 28 days later.
And they did it, but
And
they had a
wait.
better editing program than he does, and he fucked it up.
Yeah.
He fucked that movie up.
Oh my god, it was horrible.
I liked it. You know, I still have the trailer in my YouTube.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, we
got
gotta put that.
It's hidden between cat videos and Simpson clips, and
You gotta find it so that way we can link it on the podcast.
I'll look for it tonight.
So that way they could see our terrible.
Our shit movies.
I remember seeing it. I'm bad.
It was really bad.
The one thing I remember is that we had a scene where we were on a golf cart, and there was like 7 kids hanging on a golf cart, and they turned too fast, and all the weight of the kids, and it flipped over, smashed. Why do you think the top part of the golf cart wasn't there anymore?
That's why.
We ripped off the top part. And I remember one kid was like, fucking bail! When it started, and like we all like, it was like a fucking grenade, like we all went in different directions.
Bail, bail.
And like some kids got hurt, some kids didn't. Fucking bail! Man, oh my god. I remember he got in trouble for that. Really bad.
Well, I'm sure he
We
did.
weren't supposed to use it because they locked them up, but we broke the lock. So we started using them and stuff.
You're troublemakers.
No,
man.
we weren't. What about you? Fucking your hands are.
My hands are clean.
Oh, whatever. Well, who's that guy that cleaned his hands for Jesus? What was his
Pontius
name?
Pilate.
Pontius fucking Pilate right here. He thinks he's clean because he fucking wiped
I'm
his hands.
clean.
Bullshit.
I'm clean, man. Remember that one time where Adrian jumped on you in class?
Adrian likes to jump on people in class. And he's not a small guy. So he jumped like a damn gorilla on top of me. And he was like, sass.
Because left the class, right?
Yeah.
He jumped over me and jumped onto his back.
And like, we almost broke the desk because we were like two big guys, like bam, just like.
Sexual fuss.
Yeah, he had a boner, and I was like, oh, it's weird. It was on my neck. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
it's warm.
it's warm. Adrian, stop.
Do you remember?
Not in public.
What about in band class? Were you in that class? I don't think you were.
Yeah, I was.
You were
Were
in
you?
band
I
class?
was in band class. I didn't do shit.
I don't remember.
I played the tromboner. It was pretty cool. I played the tromboner. And the most fucked up thing is that me and what's her name? Minnie Melissa.
Minnie Mounds. She played trumpet.
She played trombone too.
Did she?
She played the tromboner.
That little girl.
Yes,
And the
she
most
did.
fucked up is she would forget to like take out the spit. So it would stay there for the next class. So like she's like, oh, let me empty it out, and all this brown fucking nasty spit would collect.
I
Yeah.
was looking at it. That one.
But yeah.
But do you remember what happened to Adrian? Because he
Yeah.
was
He was playing with like a $200 guitar.
yeah, he was playing with the teacher's guitar.
I remember this.
He was
I
playing
was
with the
there.
teacher's guitar, and he was sitting on the
Desk.
on a student desk.
And it was, yeah.
But he was sitting on like the wood part. He wasn't sitting on it like the way you're supposed to.
And he jumps back to get, I guess his ass was slipping off the desk.
He breaks the desk.
Yeah, that's why.
It just broke.
He just broke.
It just broke under its weight.
And I remember he lifted up the guitar because he didn't want to break it like it was a Vietnam child. Like, don't let my kid.
He lifted it up with one hand.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I need a little bit of help. I can't.
She hated us, man.
Okay.
She hated.
She loved me.
She loved me too.
Because we
Like
would
Lewis and I
fuck around, me and Adrian.
Because we were the students that like.
knew what we were doing.
Yeah.
And like to the point where like she even like
Can you hold it?
did stuff that she thought we were gonna like the Jaws theme. We didn't give a fuck about that.
It is heavy, isn't it?
Do you remember when you first met David and you didn't like him?
Yeah.
No.
Because you thought like I'm
Oh,
gonna,
I do remember.
I'm gonna ruin.
Oh, this was sophomore year.
Yeah.
Lewis and I had every single class together. Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
I remember.
Every class, and it was in religion. And I remember like being absent one day. And you and I like always talked in all of our classes because I didn't know anybody else, and Jackie and I didn't have a class together. And then I was absent one day. I came back, and you left wherever it was that we were sitting, and you were sitting with this guy. Like, what?
Who's this fucking loser?
Who's this guy?
This guy?
Lewis is my friend.
Yeah, you can't talk to him. I don't
Oh
want
my
to talk
god!
to you
But
now.
thank God I made us all laugh.
I couldn't stand you.
No, you still can't stand.
I remember the look on her face too.
Let me go.
Just like,
Who's this motherfucker?
who's this guy? He's not one of us.
You stole my friend away.
Yeah. I hated that class so much.
I did too. I couldn't stand it.
The
That was the class where
Good ice
I
cream.
copied Lewis's Spanish homework because we had Spanish the next
fucking
period.
funny. And you would never cheat, but you hated that class so much that you
Yeah.
didn't care.
What class was this?
Remember when we would try to cheat in
Montoya's-
Spanish?
Oh yeah.
And he, like, you're like, can I sit next to Jacqueline? And he's like, all right. And then you'd sit next to him. He's like, okay, Jacqueline, move the desk back.
Oh, what a dick!
And like we
What
would
a
keep
dick.
trying to sit next to each other, but
And
they
then
kept
remember
moving
my
us.
watch? I would input like Spanish words in my watch. Like good.
Yeah,
I hated Spanish, and that's why I always
I remember.
copied off of Lewis.
I remember everyone
I don't
would
know
talk.
why.
Everyone
Let's
would
look at
talk,
Spanish.
but like to shut up, everybody would be like, "David, shut up! David, be quiet!"
And David's just like,
I'm not fucking talking. I'm doing my homework.
And we had all the smart kids in that class too. There
Yeah.
was Brian Stewart and-
How's that dick doing?
I have no idea.
Fucking asshole.
I want to know how Matthew's doing. Matthew,
Not free.
that guy was funny.
I want to know who.
he's probably drawing more anime.
Oh, anime's good.
It's not that good. He was good at drawing it too.
He was really good.
He was awesome.
What about
Her and Natalie was in that.
God, that annoyed the fuck out of me. When we got both of us were in the same category, most unique. It might as well be most fucking loser, most stupid, ugly piece of shit.
Yeah, she was.
She was so fucking weird, and
Who's that?
this pond scum of a girl.
It was a very nice girl. She was actually very nice. But she was
No, she was
different.
She was different, and like people would throw stuff at her ass and like at her back of her head, and she wouldn't notice it because she was so much into her drawing. So like her hoodie would also have like a ton of papers in it, like in the hood part. But yeah, she was so.
Okay, one of your best moments in high school. I don't mind.
What?
It was the last day before Christmas break.
Yeah.
And it was law class.
This fuckhead.
You remember?
Yes, I
this?
remember.
Okay.
Tell it,
We had
bitch.
law class?
We had law class.
Like we were trying to be
with
Batman.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the last day for Christmas break, and I hear this guy walking through the hallway. Ho, ho, ho!
So happy. The Christmas cheer was in my
Merry
ass.
Christmas!
I was so happy because I knew this guy was going to be hungover and we were going to do shit because he probably had a shit ton of boozy eggnog. So, like, God rest his soul. But I knew it was going to be a lax class, and I was like, yeah, fucking Christmas time is here.
I could hear him walking through the hallway.
I was like, oh, oh, oh.
And I think like a class before I had a presentation, so I had a board.
A science board.
whiteboard,
A science board. And this fuckhead right here.
So when he turns the corner, he can't see me. So I'm like sitting next to the opening of the door, like freaking Solid Snake. And David's like, as soon as he walks
I was like,
in,
huh?
and like the is looking at me with a big old smile.
Yeah, because his eyes are bloodshot. He would have a Bloody Mary in the class. He's like all fucked up. He was like,
everybody was like anticipating it. It's like, Merry Christmas, and bam, I slapped
right in the face
with the board, and David's like, Merry Christmas, and that's all. And
Merry Chris, and then boom. I was so pissed.
And then he's like, fuck you.
Yeah, I was quiet the whole fucking day too. You want to do if there's a fucking time machine, I'm gonna go back and warn myself, and then so I can do an uppercut right in your balls. But like he's gonna swing at you, you duck and fucking uppercut him like Johnny Cage.
Well, then I'm gonna go back in time and so I'm gonna kick him in the face before he does that. He's gonna be low enough for your foot to hit him in the face.
Oh my god.
That was one of my favorite moments.
Yeah, that one's really good. You're very mean to me. Why the fuck are we friends?
That's the best kind of friendship.
What about you, Jack?
I'm still thinking.
Oh my god.
I have a second one. Remember when
Does it involve me getting hit or fucking punished or?
No, it doesn't involve you.
No.
Okay.
No, actually, it does involve you. It does involve you.
Oh, okay.
Remember at the last week of high school where we all met in the senior lawn?
No.
And there was a microphone.
Oh, are we talking about DK?
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about
okay.
that.
That was funny too.
That's just a little sad.
I'm gonna tell that story. Okay, go.
But I remember you were talking about me, Trent, and Raymond, and you called us Three Kings.
Oh yeah, the Three Kings.
He was like, I had my friends, the Three Kings, and I thought that was one of the coolest moments.
You guys are kings,
in
man.
high school.
You guys are the kings. You guys are. A big hug right here. Okay. Enough of this lovey-dovey shit. I'm gonna tell a good story. At that same time, there was this big ass girl. She used to walk on her knuckles. She was that big, and you could hear her lumber around. She was just weird as hell. She smelled. She was loud and she smelled. And the kids used to call her Donkey Kong or DK. And Donkey
I don't
Kong.
think anybody else called it that.
No,
but you.
man, that's all the gangster kids. That's where I got it from. Kids called DK, like down the hallway, they'd be like DK, and they would because Donkey Kong has like a melody. They would go like, and I remember she comes up to the podium or like the mic. And she's like, I just want to say I loved it here. But I hate you guys so much. Everyone was so mean to me, and she started crying like oh
She didn't say that.
and she's like, I hate you guys so much.
She didn't say it the way you said it.
Oh,
okay.
Let's see.
She said it was very sad. And she said, I know you guys don't like me. But
That's the truth.
But I wanted to let you all know that I love all of you very much.
Oh.
That's what she said, and everybody's like.
No, she should be a fucking. What's that person in the courtroom that like replies? You remember everything.
For a type,
yeah, you type
Court
the
reporter.
Yeah.
They have like weird like buttons on them.
Oh my god. That's
Not
what she
even
said?
words. Yeah, that's what she said.
You know she's a lesbian now.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Is there a problem with that,
Yeah,
David?
I do. No, I'm just kidding.
I remember she used to come into class with a
Bananas?
sheet of paper.
Yeah.
It was a sheet of paper, but it was like lined. It was computer paper with lines on it, and like you'd get the paper, and she had copied entire books. She had copied Harry Potter books, and she typed it in like .2 font.
Yeah.
And she would be in class like reading it.
Why the hell would you ruin your eyes like that?
She'd rather learn about Harry Potter and freaking.
She didn't own the book. She went to the library and like.
She typed it out or so. She got it like.
Makes her look even worse. Man. Come on. That.
And she said that she loved Harry Potter so much. And I remember Gabe.
No, I don't remember any of this.
She was in her.
She was too busy
class.
throwing barrels at me. I was jumping over them and shit.
Because she said she loved Harry Potter so much, and Gabriel's like, when you get older, you're gonna be blasting the soundtrack when you're driving.
And what did she?
She's like, yeah, it'd be awesome.
Yeah. Oh my god, man. Jesus. I wonder what she's doing now.
I don't know. Hopefully she's still alive.
No.
She got Peach.
She had Peach on top of a warehouse. And
No, that's terrible.
That's not.
But that's your favorite story. That's your.
That's not my
highest moment.
favorite, but I think that's.
What's your highest moment in high school?
God. When me and Fernando stole like 30 chicken strips from like and this one time he went back to go like do something. With the chicken strips, remember, he'd only give us like 2 or 3.
Yeah, 3.
He'd be very stingy, and he would charge like $5 for them.
Uh-huh.
So we're like, fuck that. So we got our hoodies. We started pumping like all the chilies, the chicken strips in our hoodies. It was hot as hell, and they were greasy. And Brandon was like, "Oh my god, fool, this is really hot. This is really hot, fool.
Hey, fool, this
Hey, fool, is hot." And he comes back and he just sees all the chicken strips gone. Like, and he's like, he looks at him like, "Man, we're fucking walking back." Like,
Dropping them.
yeah, we're dropping the trail, flipping over them.
Straight to where you're sitting too.
Yeah, like we sit right next to the thing. I don't remember my favorite thing. I don't.
Can you tell the story about Fernando when
The
reason he
You remember Fernando? He was a tall Mexican. He had always had that Mexican mustache where it was like really
Shaved
prominent.
head.
Shaved head. He would talk like this. No?
the reason he didn't do his homework?
He didn't do his homework because this one time he came in a cast and he was like, "I didn't do my homework, miss." And the teacher was like, "Why the fuck not?" He's like, "I was at my work and I was coming home and this guy came up and he stabbed me." And like, and I was like, "Oh man, that hurts." And like, and the way he did it is like he was a knife twisting into his arm. But he was like, "I don't have my homework. I'll do it later, okay?" Oh, miss. I mean,
come on,
that was
miss.
the thing. Oh, miss. But I remember Fernando. He used to have a big ass truck,
Big ass
white
truck.
truck on like.
It wasn't white. It was black.
Was it black?
Yeah.
And it was on like a monster truck. He would charge by the hour to people to use that truck to like make out and like do other stuff.
No.
I swear he used to do that.
Because it was tinted windows and it was
Windows
raised
in the
so like a
parking lot,
teacher
and he would
couldn't.
park all the way in the corner of the parking lot, and kids would use that to do stuff.
Ew.
I'm serious, 100%. Yeah. And he's like counting $10. He's like, "Easy money, fool." You saw him recently too.
I saw him recently.
He looked the same.
He still had a cast.
Oh, I got stabbed at Kinko's, eh?
No. He broke his foot at work.
He broke his foot.
Because he works on like semi trucks.
Yeah.
He like fell and like broke his foot.
Funny.
Remember that time when we climbed the fence? When we climbed the gate after getting out of Stanhope's class?
Yeah,
You're the one that brought it up.
But it was open. You guys climbed it. For
We got out of class and we're like, "Oh shoot, this gate is closed." And we're like, "Screw it, let's jump over
we're like
it."
two losers trying to climb the fence, and we both fall. And like,
You fell a lot worse than I
no
did.
bullshit, you fell too. You were no like near ham. You were like all professional.
No,
you
a
fell
Tomb
on your
Raider did.
knees, and you were like, "Ugh." With your fucked up back.
Oh my god. Nothing. So then we both climb the fence, climb the gate, and then Stanhope sees us on the floor after
Yeah,
we
we're in
just
pain because I fell on my back, but Lewis fell where like he landed on his feet, but his legs like shook, and he was like, "Ah," and he fell back. Like you have to like get a 10 for grace, but then like it just fell back. So we're in pain and we're like, and Sanho opens the gate like nothing.
He's like, what are you doing?
You guys, you know it was open, right?
It's unlocked, and he just
my
walked
God.
and walked
like
past
he just
us.
walked over us. To his cats.
Did you figure out your favorite moment? No? Amber, do you have one?
I don't.
These guys are
You
terrible
guys did a
podcasters.
shitty guess.
Terrible guess.
Sorry.
Okay, Atticus, do you have one?
Favorite moment?
Yeah.
There's like favorite moments for different things.
Okay, well,
First
freaking-
one.
That's a good moment. This is very entertaining.
I drew a blank.
Okay, wait.
It was there.
Yours is there.
It was there in my brain.
Do you
What
remember
about the lost moment?
No, yeah, that's what I was about to bring up. Okay, so there was freshman year,
Hey,
and
you haven't asked Betsy.
oh, Betsy, what was your Betsy? You gotta have one. Please, at least be the one good guess out of these.
Yes, please.
How
Just
shitty
think
these
of
guests
one.
are.
Or like your audience, your live audience with the laugh track people.
Like Japanese.
You know, like all the laugh tracks on shows.
Gotta have some moment.
Probably
Any
do.
moment
That's
spent
something.
with you.
Damn.
Any moment spent with you.
I remember the first time I met Jackie.
Yeah, how was that?
This is a good moment. It was during summer school.
Because I was a total loser.
Total
Still a
loser.
loser.
And I was
I
a
still am a
cool
loser.
chick, and I had no idea what I was doing in school. I mean, I was just as much of a loser as she was. I just didn't know it. And,
I knew it.
she was in like this long jean skirt and this white
Oh my
shirt.
God,
and I was
what a
like,
dork.
Oh, and nobody was talking to her. So it's like,
Because I didn't want anyone to talk to me.
I know. I felt bad, and so I went and talked to her.
Like you got the child in mud, like she's trying to like lift herself up, and you're like, I have to feed it.
I must console.
Take care of
Yeah,
her,
yeah.
So I like invited her to come have lunch with us. And all
How was
that
her
stuff.
reaction when you talked to her?
And she
She's
didn't,
probably
like,
wide-eyed,
pissed. Yeah,
Someone's talking to me.
she was just really wide-eyed.
Oh
yeah,
my
she
God,
died.
like a
I just
fucking
remember
deer.
Her eyes being really
Like
big.
a deer in the headlights.
And I was like, okay, it's all right, it's all right. Like,
It's alright.
it's
You left a trail of
Yeah.
food to the damn campsite.
And
Madison's like, who the fuck's this? Oh, no, I mean, I don't know who Madison is, sorry.
We've just been friends ever since.
I remember the
That's it.
time. I remember meeting Amber for the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember not
I
liking you.
asked her like, listen,
Seems like a common.
I asked her, so what's your name? She's like, oh, Amber. And then
He's
I
like,
told
don't worry
her,
about it.
I told her, hey, you know, there's a song called Amber. And she's like, yeah,
Oh my
I hate that song.
Oh my God. I'd be like, what
I'm like-
fucking girls mean?
I'm thinking in my mind, like, I really like that song.
What song was
I know
it?
what I think.
Amber. It was
And
called
then-
Amber.
Amber.
Oh, yeah.
311.
Yeah.
My earliest memory of you is when we were at band practice, and you were coming. I remember seeing you from far away, walking along the fence or whatever. And
Oh,
I was
majestic and
man,
shit.
That guy is in this.
Aw.
Really? What a fucking loser coming in. Oh my God.
That was the coolest guy in this class.
You were not.
I was a drummer.
I think one of my favorite like pranks was I told you guys before the candy one when I
Is it?
pranked you all with candy.
What? Don't say it. I don't remember.
Wait, what?
I think
Oh.
we had gone to Barstow or something, and they had like all these old time candies, and they had like these toothpicks that tasted like peppermint
Yeah.
or cinnamon.
Yeah.
So I gave some to Trent. You guys like took them all from me, and then the next
They were
day
covered
we
in
were
dog shit.
we were in
Oh, I
computer,
think I
we were in
remember
computer
that.
class. And I had colored them previously, like I got plain old toothpicks and colored them different colors.
Yes!
And I said, hey guys, look. They had like different flavors. And you guys, I remember the looks on your faces.
You're like, oh my god.
Oh shit, you all.
The thing I remember is like, this tastes like shit. This tastes like crayon. What the fuck is this?
No, but you guys, like, you didn't even like. I didn't even offer. I said, look, there's different flavors, and you all like fought over like the blue one or something.
Oh my God.
And then you
Give it
chewed
out.
on Trent's like, yes, and then he's chewing on it, and you're like, just shit.
What a
Like
dick.
anything except the regular toothpicks.
Were they the same? I thought they were the same toothpicks that we had.
I think one of you guys like swallowed it. I don't know who it was. But somebody had gone that far to like really seek flavor
I
out of
think it
them.
was Daniel.
Yeah, it was a white one, I think.
They swallowed it. Yeah.
Okay, I remember a good story with you and me. Remember when we were in the computer lab
Oh my God.
and these foreign exchange students?
They were
come
okay.
in?
They were all Japanese students, and they were all wide-eyed, like they'd never seen a freaking American school before. And I was like, Lewis, let's fuck with these kids.
I'm like, let's do it.
I go up to them. I go up to the students, and I'm like, hey, how's it going? I shake one of their hands.
He was really loud about it.
I was really loud. I was like, hey, I'm American, Yankee Doodle. And I was like,
Really?
no, I didn't say Yankee Doodle, but I yelled. I was like, hey, how's it going? Like, being very friendly. I was like, I'm the captain of the football team. And right here is Lewis is the captain of the the defense.
It's like co-captain.
And these Japanese students looked like they were like so amazed. They're like, oh,
like they just met a celebrity.
Oh my god! And they were like, wow, 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 wow.
And there were football players.
And the football players right next to us. And this guy's like, what the fuck? I don't remember. I didn't get the memo. It'd be funny if he was the captain.
He was like, I'm the captain. That was funny, but he didn't say anything.
He didn't say because he was an idiot.
That's why, yeah.
Those Japanese.
That was
people
funny
were
as
so
hell.
excited to see us.
I'm the captain of the like this little tiny guy is gonna be the captain of the football
I got a
team.
shotgun arm.
Oh yeah, you got a shotgun arm? Yeah, sure. Is that why you could only play baseball?
Yeah.
And shove little kids out of the way?
Okay, well, last one. So, remember there was a big ass fight between these two girls. Over a guy. And Lewis, I didn't know Lewis at the time. I didn't know Raymond.
Anybody.
No one knew each other. But these girls started fighting, and it collected a group. And me, Lewis, and all these people were like,
we were like just surrounding the group of people, right? We were just like in different.
We were in
areas.
different spots, and
we didn't know each other.
We didn't know each other, and I think that's like the thing I remember the most was this random voice. We didn't even know where the hell it came from. This guy yelling. What does he say? I want to hear you say it.
I want to see some titties.
I want to see some titties. Loud as fuck. And to this day, we looked all 4 years trying to find that voice. Never found him.
Never found him.
He was, I want to see some titties. And it was like, oh my god.
We were all there, but we didn't know each other.
Yeah, that was the origin right there.
It's like us, like the Lost.
Yeah, before we boarded the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit. Why high school was shitty.
I just loved when I would take off my teachers. Cause I'd like
in religion? In religion?
Yeah, in religion.
Yeah.
He had to like call me out of class all the time.
Hey, what'd you?
Because I kept like disagreeing with him and bringing up political conversations and stuff. And like, so Amber, go stand outside.
It's like that Family Guy episode.
And
why'd you have to call me out like that?
You call me out.
And he just kept talking. I was like, why do you have to do that in front of class? I mean, it's embarrassing.
Really?
Yeah.
He did the
my
Family
God,
Guy.
Yeah, I'm just standing there, and then I started to explain myself. And he's, oh wait, hold on. Why don't you look at me when you talk to me?
Holy fuck.
Make eye contact.
Jeez.
So what are you scared of, Amber? What are you trying to hide?
Whoa.
Nothing, Mr.
You
And I never stopped after that. But
Do you remember when we were in class and we sat next to each other?
Yeah, yeah.
And there was a mat behind us, and every day in class we would pick a new place to live.
Oh yeah. I remember that. That was cool. That was fun.
Not cool. Yeah, it's alright.
That's not pretty cool.
That's what we did.
That was
remember,
our thing.
remember stopping his peanut butter?
Oh yeah.
Or when he scratched his head.
His
The way he
headlights-
scratched his head.
But we were editing one day, and it was like around like 4 o'clock, and we just hear a stomp, and we didn't turn, and then we just smell in the air peanut butter. And we're like, what the fuck is that smell? And we turn, and Steph has like a Costco-sized peanut butter jar,
Like the big cylinder.
a big one, big ass jiffy
And you
one.
see him going like,
Scoop his hand into it and licks it like each finger at a time. And he's on the computer, so he's licking it, typing, licking it, and it's so fucking weird because he's enjoying it and like.
he really enjoyed it. Remember his cellophane video?
Oh,
Remember
that-
his college film videos?
Fucking dumb.
I remember that.
He was so proud of that shit film.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right, shall we wrap this up? It's already been.
One person has to say one thing
Yeah,
about their high school.
one more story. Amber. Well, she already said what.
Okay,
it's all-
no, one word that describes their high school, like lifestyle.
We'll
Jackie?
start with Amber Binks.
Amber Binks.
I'm sorry, not Amber Binks.
Oh no,
Amber
I
Treebeard.
don't want to go first.
Okay,
Amber
Amber.
Treebeard.
Amber.
Clearly, it was
Treebeard.
not the way that I experienced
One word.
it.
One
No.
word.
You were in a drug haze.
I did
You're
not have the same
delusional.
Yeah, you thought it was all amazing.
Delusional.
Delusional.
It was like Mad Max. Everyone was like all fucking.
I had a good time, but apparently
Nope.
I ticked some people off.
What about you?
What about you?
I was like a social wanderer. Like I just didn't stay.
Like a nomad?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a trench coat and like all that.
He was like Master Chief in
Yeah,
that
you were
last
like-
video.
Nice, nice.
I was
What is your name again? I forgot your damn name.
Atticus.
It was liberating.
Liberating.
Like Lady Godiva, you're
Yeah,
walking
it was
down
like
the damn.
liberating. Well, I was pretty antisocial from 4th grade to 8th grade. So then I hit high school. And
Time
I
to
was
shine.
And then you had your goons.
I was like, all this crazy shit I've been thinking, I can actually say now.
I mean, I don't know if you guys remember her coming to school with like one earring that was this huge star, and the other one was like a cap. Or
Mabel.
something. And like she was
What would I
crazy.
want? I still do it. I show up in like bandanas and shit at school, and the teacher's like, "You pulling that Aunt Jemima look?" I said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with myself.
No, I remember sometimes in class, quick, you would like start Russian dancing in the hallway and like just start kicking things. Not like people, but like lockers. Like you would pause and just like goose stepping. Fast too, not slow. Like, oh my god, it was so funny. What about you,
Alright,
Jackie?
I'm gonna go the loving way. I think it, because here we are over 10 years later, and we're still laughing and having fun. So I think it is a foundation of love and friendship.
It was a terrible guess.
Oh,
You guys are too loving. And then when we're like, Louis, you're full of shit.
Screw you, David. This game sucks.
You say it with love.
Okay.
Remember when we had our breakfast at Elmancer Court or something when we were graduating?
And I
Oh my
ate
God.
your
You know why you ate that? I had such a bad stomach flu. I was in the restroom the whole time, taking a big shit.
No, those hash browns, those cheesy hash browns.
They were good.
They were.
I didn't get to
amazing.
touch a
That's
single
why I
food.
ate it.
But I remember sitting there and like staring at all of you because it was like all of you guys, right? And then Jackie was there, and it was just the two of us females. And I was like, guys, you're all like the brothers I never had.
Oh.
I remember
and I hear
that.
Jackie's little voice. And the sister?
Over
here? Like, yes, of course. Like, because we were all just, it was fun.
That's funny as hell.
Good stuff, man.
Who's that? Aaron Buttright saw in.
Okay, so what, Louis? Quick.
One word to.
Oh, not one word, but one phrase.
Words. Lewis gets one word.
One word.
That's all you get, Louis. Better make it a good one.
Erroneous.
What does that mean?
You guys didn't like me?
What is, that was dumb. That was dumb as hell. What is that?
I don't know.
Use a word your audience will understand.
Yeah.
A word that my audience will understand.
Okay.
It's pretty badass. I had a good time. Badass in high school.
Well,
We
I
got
can do
one
mine.
more?
I can do mine.
Well, you're still on. Keep
Oh,
going.
okay. Shitty. Because I hated almost everything in high school. That's like hanging out with my friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're the
didn't like
typical.
us.
You're
Yeah.
the typical guy.
I was like that fucking asshole in Breakfast Club with the gloves and shit.
No, you weren't that cool.
I wish I was that guy.
Cool. Everybody liked David.
Everyone liked me. Louis is in denial. I had connections with all the gangster kids. If they wanted to. You remember that
He
time I
could
got?
do anything he wanted.
Yeah, I was like
That's true.
Everyone would have.
I was the Mandela of fucking Camwell.
I mean, even some teachers had his back.
Oh my god, quick.
Well, not
Yeah,
Boots.
not because she's a fucking bitch, but other teachers would let me pass. I cheated. I remember one final. She gave me a pass.
I remember that.
You remember that? That was hilarious.
Yeah.
I was all freaking out over that. Okay, that's it.
That's it.
Fucking
for this
podcast
episode.
done.
So what are we gonna do on the next episode?
I don't know.
Even though we said we were gonna do something, then we didn't
drugs.
do it.
That's what we're gonna do.